Hello my fellow hunters, today I want to show you a KO build for Switch-Axe, and also in the same set you have Stamina Thief, so it's very easy to get monsters into drooling state. It's very important to say that you only deal KO damage to the head. I also write it at the bottom, because in Vault that was the fact, and I think also in Rise. In Vault you have to set a SD spam to the head to get your knockout damage. 5 fixed knockout damage per hit in Monster Hunter Vault, and I don't know, it's actually not data mined, how is the KO value in Monster Hunter Rise. In Vault you does 5 KO damage per hit, and if you have Slugger 3 equipped like in this set you do 8 KO damage per hit. But first of all I'm gonna show you the set, what I'm using for pieces in comparison to DBS sets, because this set is no DBS set, it's only for KO and drooling state. And and I also show you a hunt with a high rank Lagombi in under 4 minutes with the Switch-Axe. Also in this run at the end you can see immediately after a set SD to the head the monster gets into a drooling state. So you can pay attention to that. I not often attacked the monster's head. It was only a freestyle run, no preparation or whatever, but it's only for showcasing. Okay, but maybe you can recognize that part of the hunt. Okay, you know the table, I think, for the DPS Switch-Axe builds, and I try to figure out the best possible damage. I see a lot of speedrunners using this Switch-Axe, and also Wise Gaming uploaded a video. Maybe it has about 7,000 views or so, and he used that coding which increases the exhaust damage from 30 to 40. I think it's a pretty good choice. There is also a ramp up skill that boosts your Psych-Bind attacks, but I tested in the training room. Psych-Bind attack increase the damage only by 10%, and I think it's not really worth it, because maybe you don't so often use Psych-Bind attacks. Mostly you use it for the charge up attack for your Phial, and not for putting out damage for the Switch-Axe especially. Okay, on the set we have no weakness exploit, because if we're playing weakness exploit we can't build a Slugger set, so I think that's easy to understand, okay? But we also need that rapid morph stuff and other things. No critical boost. We have maxed out critical eye and maxed out attack boost. No razor sharp or whatever, but we have instead for that speed sharpening. I think power prolonger is pretty good if you're only want to play KO. So if you don't want to get the monster into a drooling state, you can change your armor pots and can build in power prolonger 3. So you put out 3 attack drools and slot in 3 power prolonger, and you can set a D-spam to the head to do better KO damage. Yes, rapid morph maxed out. Then we have the stamina sheath level 3. Our talisman is rapid morph level 2 talisman, and you can see the mixed DPS is pretty bad, only 10,000 attack in a minute to the training rune. That at the end we have 170 DPS, and our amp DPS is 181. And you can see it's pretty bad in comparison to Elemental Switch-Axe and Raw Switch-Axe. This build is only just for fun, so if you wanna get monsters into drooling state or whatever, have a few knockouts, it's pretty fun to play. I only created this video because I see so much players using the Switch-Axe, and I wanna, okay Domingo, you have to do them off, and you're gonna check how good is this Switch-Axe. Okay, maybe you can build it in another style, but I personally think building it for Sluggers the best way. Okay, that are the constellations. I also gonna show you the other ramp up skills, so let's have a second. You can see you can do the affinity boost, 8% affinity, but yes, we have no crit boost or whatever, so affinity is absolutely not worth it. We have this boost equipped coating, which we're using actually. You can see we get an exhaust from 56, which is absolutely insane. From natural, the weapon has exhaust 30, and now we can get up to 56, which is a pretty good number. And yes, with our Psychbind boost, we get 10% attack increase on our Psychbind attacks. Now we go to our training area. Okay. Just for your interest, I hunted the Lagombi with Strength Petalace. You can see I actually have equipped Strength Petalace. So maybe the time can get a little bit lower. And what I want to show you in the training room is the values. We have 266 attack, 40% affinity, 400 defense. Yes, and we are using this switch skills. On the set skills we have attack boost 7, crit I7, rapid morph 3, slugger 3, stamina thief level 3, defense boost 3, speed sharpening level 3. Yes. That other are over the top skills. You can also play defense boost 6. You can swap it with your sharp tools, but I recommend defense boost 3 and speed sharpening 3 because you have a ton of free level 1 slots. Okay, I'm gonna show you the armor pots and decorations. Free grain tools on our Conqueress. Almudron Helm S, attack and a KO tool. Nargacuga male S, 2 defense tools. Anjanath Vambraces S, a defense tool. Anjanath Coil S, expert and 2 grinder tools. Ingot Greaves S, a grinder tool. Fatal Tempest Talisman with 2 expert tools. I only recommend using this set in solo hunts or maybe 2-player hunts, but not more. If you're using this build in 4-player hunts, it's extremely hard to get the monster into shooting state because you have to do 4 times more attack to getting the threshold for knockout or shooting state. So please only play abnormal status in solo hunts if you're the only player using this switch X. Okay, now I show you a hunt with a Lagombi, nothing special, first try hunt, and yes, see you next time. I also put a build constellation in the description.